Hey guys, welcome back once again. In this video I am going to show you how to implement server-side pagination, filter, search and sorting in material table. Alright, as you can see here I have a material table and all these functionality have been implemented. Okay, so here let me do right click and go to the inspect, and from here select the network tab. Okay, and now let's here start typing something. So suppose I want to search with this name Michael. Okay, so here I will type Michael. Okay, and now as you can see we got all the record whose name is Michael only. Okay, so from here let me show you how I am doing. So here as you can see I am passing this Michael. Okay, and here this is the page limit. Here this is the 5, as you can see here the pagination, and this is the first page only. If I click on this next, here it is gonna to show me the another one page details. Okay, and here as you can see we are on page 2, and here this is the 5, and here the question is Michael only. Okay, so now let me try to sort this one. So here this is the age, so I want the maximum at the top. Okay, so let me click on this again. So here as you can see we have 29, here we have 27, 23. Okay, so that means it got sorted based on the age. So right now here I am passing this sort as a age, and here it had to be in descending order. Okay, so now here what if I want to make some search filtering. So for that here what I have to do is type here 2000. Okay, and now you can see the only one record whose year is 2000 and name is Michael I am having. So I got this year 2000. Okay, so here let me show you. So right now I am passing this year as a 2000. Okay, suppose I want to cancel this, so cancel it, and here we got all the records. So now I want to filter all the athlete who got 2 gold medal. So for that here I can write 2 in the gold medal. Okay, so now I got here 2 record and both have the gold value is 2 here. Okay, so now let's jump to the VS Code and implement this server side pagination, filtering, searching, sorting in material table. So let's go to the src here, and here the app.js. Okay, and here as you can see I have all the column definition. Okay, and here I have this heading, and at the below I have this material table, and here I am passing this title. So let's call it as Olympic data. So Olympic data, and here we have this column definition what we have hard coded here, and now we have data here. Okay, so we are not passing anything right now. Okay, so here in order to achieve this server side rendering we need a API which should support all the functionality whatever we want to achieve from the front end side. So I have created a fake API by using the JSON server. So let me show you here. So here as you can see the server, and here let me go to the db.json, and here I have this all the value hard coded here. Okay, so here Olympic, and I have this as a one object. Okay, so now let me come to the UI and let me start searching here. So localhost, and I am running on the port number the 3002. Okay, so here as you can see I got this resource as a Olympic. So now let me click on this, and here I got this data. So before jumping to the VS Code, let's have a look on the JSON server. So here JSON server. Okay, and go for the npm here, the first link, and you can find this link in description of this video as well. So now here scroll down, and as you can see we have to do npm install JSON server. By using this we can create. Okay, and here let me show you how we are managing. So as you can see, for the filtering, how we can access. So title dot, and here the value what we want to provide. So here this is how we can get all the access. And now if I want to filter the year, so for that here what I have to do is question mark, okay, and for the year I have to write year equal to and the here value. So now I clicked enter, and now as you can see this is 2000, 2000, 2000. So I got all the record whose year is 2000. Okay, so now if I want to do the multiple filter, so for that and another one key here, so let's call it as country, okay, and let's provide here value. So here I will provide this value as a Russia. Okay, so now save it, and here as you can see the year is 2000 and country is Russia. So let me scroll down here, and here as you can see year and this is the Russia. Okay, so this is how we can achieve the filtering. So now about the pagination, so for that here we have to pass this as a page number. Okay, so here and underscore page, and we can pass here the page number. So suppose I want a second page, okay, and here and we need a page limit. So for that here we have to pass this as a limit. So I will call it as underscore limit, and here I will pass as a 5. So now save it, and here as you can see we got here 4 record. Okay, so here we have this 5 limit, but we got only 4 record because we are in second page and we have only total 9 record I think. So now let me set here 1, and let's go back. So here we got this 5 record, and if we are going to this page third, we will not get anything. Okay, so this is how the pagination is gonna to work. Suppose you want this limit to be 8, so here I can write 8. Okay, and now as you can see we got this 8 record. Okay, and if I will provide this page number as a 2 here, I will get only single record in second page. Okay guys, so this is all about the pagination. And now what we have to implement, another one thing is the sorting. Okay, so for that here what we have to do is, here let's come to the first page only. Okay, so it's better let's sort based on the age here. Okay, so what we will do is, here we have to pass another one property that is called sort. Okay, so here underscore sort and equal to, here I will pass this age. Okay, and here in which order I want to be. Suppose I wanted it to be in ascending order, so for that here underscore order and here ASC. So now let me hit enter. So now as you can see we have 17 first. Okay, here we have 20, after that we got here 21, here we have 21, and at last here we have 25. So now let me go to the second page. Okay, and here as you can see we have this 26 age. Okay, suppose you want this one to be in descending order, so for that here you have to pass this DESC, and now you can see whatever we were getting the first at the last search, here we are getting at the last. Okay, so here we have seen how to implement the filtering, and here we have seen how to implement the pagination, and this is all about the sorting, and the last is the searching. Okay, so searching means it can search from any of the key pair. So let's come to the first one. Okay, and suppose I want to get the athlete name as a Malia. Okay, so for that here what I have to do is, and Q equal to, here I will pass this one as a Maria. So now let me hit enter, and now as you can see we got this record here. Okay, So now as you can see, our API is supporting all this server side functionality. So before jumping to the VS Code, let's have a look on the material table official website. Okay, so from here let's go to the remote data. Okay, and now what they are saying is, in data here, this is gonna to take a function, a callback function, which is gonna to give me a parameter, and that is gonna to be the query, and this query will basically have all the information related to table. Okay, and here we will be making a call, and once our call is done, here we will resolve this, and here we will pass our data. This is gonna to be our page size, and here the total count. Okay, so here let's copy this. Okay, so copy it, and let's come back here and paste it here. Okay, so now I have pasted. And so before going to do anything here, I will make a API call here. Okay, so by using fetch we can make a API call. So page, and here I will pass a URL. So let me hard code this URL here. So let URL equal to, okay, and we will copy this whole URL and will paste it here. Okay, and right now here I will pass this one. So then, and let's convert this response into the JSON. So response dot JSON. Okay, and now here then response. Okay, and here copy this resolve and paste it inside, and whatever the response we will get, we will assign to this one. So response, and page number, let's provide as of now 1, and here this hard coded value, so let's provide here 20 as of now. So here we are missing the comma. Okay, so now save it. So now let's come back here, and here as you can see we are getting here 2 record. Okay, so that means it's working perfectly fine. So now what we have to do is, we can remove all this property from here. Okay, so we will get all the records. So here question mark. Okay, and now save it and come back. Okay, so you can see we are getting all the record here. Okay, so now let's come to the inspect mode, and let's go to the console. Okay, and what we will do is, here I will do console log to this query what I am getting over there. So here console.log and query. Now save it. So here as you can see I got this information, error, undefined, filters, and this is a array, and here we have this ordered by and ordered direction. This is the page number, and this is the page size, search, whatever we will write here, and this is the total count. Okay, so here what we will do is, so here all these information are related to table, and we are gonna to make use of it. First of all, let's implement the pagination. So for that, here what we have to do, we have to provide 2 things. Okay, so here the page number and limit. Okay, so you might have noticed this is the page size is the limit, and this is the page is the page number. So what I will do is, here I will write the URL plus equal, so here underscore page, so for page number here equal, and here dollar. Okay, so I will write query dot and page, okay, plus 1. That means I am gonna to fetch the next record. Okay, and the next one here is the limit. So for that here underscore limit equal to, and here the dollar, so this value we will get from the page size. Okay, so here the query dot page size. Okay, so now let's save it. Okay, and come back here and let's go to this network tab here. Okay, so now let me select on this, and here as you can see we have these two query params, and here actually this is the wrong, I need to add their and, so here the and. Okay, so now save it and let's come back here. Okay, so let's open this, and here as you can see this is the page 1 and we have limit of 5. Okay, so now if I increase here limit to 10 here, this is gonna to make another one call, and this is the page is 1 and we have limit of 10 here. Okay, so now let me click on next. Okay, and this is not going next because of here we have only 20. Okay, so now here we are not getting this total count from the our API. Okay, so we will comment this, but in your API if you have a realistic API, definitely you will get this total count from the API itself. Okay, so you have to assign that value to here, and for this page number here I will refer to this query dot, and here I will get the page. So now save it and let's come back here. Okay, so now here let me expand this one, and here this is the first page. Okay, and now if I click on this next here, I got the next page here. Okay, as you can see it's getting a start from 6, and here 2 and thus 5 here, that means the second page, and this is 5 is the limit here. Okay, and this is the none of undefined. So as of now here I will hard code a value. Okay, and I will define here 499 because this is the total number of row, but this is not a good practice. Okay, so whatever the value you will get from the API, you have to assign that value here. Okay, so now here as you can see 1 of 5 here, and this is the total. If I click next here, I will get the second page 6 of 10. Okay, if I click another time, I will get another one record, and here as you can see the record are getting changed, and here we are receiving only 5 record at a time. So this is all about the pagination. So now let's implement the searching here. Okay, so let's come to the console here and let's start typing here something. Okay, so here as you can see what we wrote here we got in this search here in this query. Okay, and we know for the searching we have to pass this queue and we have to pass here the value. Okay, so for that here what I will do is I will break the line here and I will write a condition. So I will call it as if query, okay, dot search. So here, so query dot search, that means if the value contains in the search, what it have to do is it will append something on the URL. So here the URL plus equal, and what here I will write is q, okay, and equal to I will assign the value of the search query. So here the dollar and query dot search. Okay, so now basically what I am doing here is I will get the value, and once I will have the value here on search, I will implement this. If search don't have value, this condition is gonna to get false and this is not gonna to apply it anymore. Okay, so for this here I will add here and. Okay, so now save it and let's come back here. So come to the network tab here, and now as you can see this is the empty value. So here in header we are passing only 2 params. Okay, But here if I will write something, so let's call it as swimming. Okay, so here we got this swimming, and here as you can see in queue we have this swimming. Okay, so you might have noticed here s is missing, while the writing it was making the multiple call. Okay, so here we have to hold for a while, and that can be achieved by adding a property that is called Debounce Interval. So for that, here let's come to the material table and let's add these options. Okay, and this is gonna to take a object. So here we can define this interval, Debounce interval, and this is gonna to take in millisecond. So here I will call it as a 700. Okay, and now let's provide the padding as well. So padding, and here let's call it as dense. So that means our table will look much better. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, so now our table is compressed. Okay, and it looks better. If I write here something, I will get those records. So swimming, now you can see it have waited and at last it have made a call. So here the swimming, and now as you can see here we got all the record which contains the swimming. So here we are passing the swimming. Okay, so now let me search for Germany. So Germany. Okay, and now as you can see the country who is Germany, we got all the record here. Okay, so here I passed Germany right now. So we are done with this search. So now it's time to implement sorting. So for that, here as you have seen we have to pass two things. So sorting age and sorting order. Okay, so now let's come to the console, and here let me click on this export, and let's come here. So here as you can see in ordered by, I got this title export and field export, and here order direction is ascending. If I click again here, so here I got this as a descending. If I click on this date here, I will get the information about the date. Okay, and I will get here direction. Okay, so now here after this the search, I will write another one condition. So if here I will write query dot, okay, suppose I don't have anything here, so it is gonna to be here undefined, so I can search like that. So if ordered by, okay, so ordered by don't have anything, so you don't have to execute this. If there is a something, what it have to do is it have to get the field name basically. So here the URL plus equal, okay, and here and underscore sort. So basically here I have to provide column name. Okay, so here the field name as you can see we got here in this ordered by, and here this field. Okay, so what I can write here is the dollar, okay, and query dot, okay, and here I will call it as a order by dot, and here I will get the field. Okay, so now we are done with this field. Now we have to assign the property in which direction it want to order. So and here I will call now underscore order equal to, and order information we will get in order direction. Okay, so let's copy this, and here dollar query dot order direction. So now save it, and let's come back here. Okay, so let's go to the network, and here as you can see we have this 8 6 4 1 2. So now let me click on this gold. We got row started with 0. So now let me show you. So we have passed here ascending and sorting is a gold here. So now if I click again here, I will get the maximum at the top. Now it's becoming decreasing order. So 8, 6, 4, 4. So here I am passing here descending order. Okay. So for this, what we have done is here query dot order by. If this value doesn't contains, it is gonna to give undefined, and undefined means this condition will get failed and this is not gonna to execute. If there is a something, so here I ask you to get the field here and here direction. Okay. So as of now we have implemented the searching and the sorting and here the pagination. So now it's time to implement the filtering. So let's implement filter. Okay. So for that here we have to add a property to enable the filter to the material table, and that is called comma filtering. Okay, and pass this as a true here. So here now we will be having here the filter option. So as you can see we have this filter option. So let me go to the console, and here if I type something, okay, I typed here AS, and now as you can see here we got something in filters, and if I expand here, as you can see at the first position I have here column definition. So let me expand more. So here in column I got this title and field, and this is the operator equal is getting used here, and this is the value what I typed here. Okay. So now here if I type here something, so let me type here as well. Okay. So now we will get the multiple one in filters. So here at the first position we have equal to the 2008, and we will have the column definition related to year, and here we have this spot, and here we have this value. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to modify this structure, and we have to convert like this. So year equal to value and country equal to value. Okay. So for that here let's come back and write another one condition. So if, and here I will call it as query dot filters dot length. Okay. So if length is 0, don't go inside. Okay. And if length is not 0, that means the user have applied some filter, so then it have to go inside. Okay. So here this query dot filter is gonna to be array. So what I will do is console dot log, okay, and here query dot filters dot, and I want to modify the structure, so I will go with the map here. Okay. So if you want to learn more about the map, you can check the description of this video. So here the map, and this map is gonna to give me a parameter, so I will call it as a filter. Okay. And here the curly bracket, and what I will do is I will return a text from here, and here whatever the value I will get, I will retrieve that. So let me show you how. So here right now I have this column, so column dot field is gonna to give me this year. So I will write here dollar, okay, and filter dot column dot field. Okay. And here what I will do is I will assign this property that is called operator. Okay. So here I will write dollar again, okay, and filter dot operator. Okay. So now we have here operator, and now we have to focus on the value. So value we will get it here, the filter dot value. So here the filter dot value. Okay. So now save it, and here we are doing the console log. Okay. So let's come back here. So now here let's start typing. So I typed here swimming. Okay, so now as you can see, we got this a sport, and here we got this value as a swimming. Okay, so now let me type here year. So 2008 I typed here, and now here I have this year equal to 2008, and here a sport equal to swimming. Okay, and here as you can see, we need to add this and here. So for that, here we will return and from here itself. So now this set will have and as well. So here 2009, so I type 2008 here, and let's provide age 78. Okay, so here as you can see, age is 78, and here and year is 2008. So now we are getting in a array. Okay, so now here we are started getting like this, but our task is we have to combine both of them. Okay, so for that, here let's remove this console log and create a variable const, okay, and called it as a filter. Okay, so now we have stored in this variable, and here I will do console.log, so filter dot, and I will use a function called join, and here I will pass this one as a empty. Okay, so now let's come back and let's see what is the result we are getting. Okay, so here I have this country, I typed here U, so I got here country equal to U, here the year, so I typed here something, and here we got and country U and year 67, and this is actually what we wanted. Okay, so now we got our desired text here. So what we will do is, now we have to update our URL. So here the URL plus equal, okay, and I will paste this one. Okay, so now save it and let's come back here. Okay, so now let me type here 8. So here as you can see, I got this 8. Okay, that means the filter is working right now. So now if I type here 23, this record will be here. Okay, if I type here 22, this record is not matching, so it will go away. So now let me show you in network tab. So here as you can see, this is the age and the value is 12, and gold the value is 8 here. Okay, so now let's clear the value. Okay, so here what we have done is, here we have checked for the length of the filter. If length is 0, that means user haven't applied any of the filter, so this condition is gonna to fail. Okay, so if not, that means that he have applied any of the filter, so I will get the field and I will get the operator and I will get the value. Once I will get it, I will join them, okay, and I will modify the URL. Okay, and at last here we will send this URL to the fetch, and from here it is gonna to fetch the record and it is gonna to modify this data here. We have seen how to apply all the functionality, so let's verify again. So here we have this pagination. As you can see, the pagination is working fine. Okay, and from here we can do the filter. So here as you can see the Dara, so here let me type this Dara. Okay, and here we got 2 Dara. Okay, so now here let me click on this. So now this got sorted, so now it is in descending order. If I click again, it is gonna to be in ascending order. Okay, suppose you want to filter, so from here you can type and it will get filtered. Okay guys, so in this video we have seen how to implement server-side pagination, filter, search and sorting in material table. So you can get the download link of this code in description of this video. If you like this content, do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching.